to remind you that we are very active on social media. Many of you have followed me for years on these pages. If you don't already, here's how you can bookmark those on Facebook, Instagram, and especially on YouTube, where we do provide a lot of live streams even outside our newscasts. Had a live stream this afternoon as storms were rolling on by, tracking the wind, the rain, and of course those heavy downpours. And here's where we are now. Temperatures have gone down a bit from that high of 93, thanks to the pockets of rain that rolled on by. Temperatures are in the 70s in those spots, although it's still very, very humid. Other spots down to the 80s, so at least a little bit of temperature relief, but not much in the way of humidity relief. And the showers and storms are still ongoing. Strongest are south and west of the city. Now, I know typically when these are west of the city, they're moving east. Well, not today. The flow is pushing them farther down to the south and west, moving away. So parts of Jackson County have 2 warnings right now. It is now expired for Franklin County, this warning on the northern edge. The southern edge is the newest warning, which stretches from Scottsboro back onto Sand Mountain, anywhere near just to the west of Henniger, down near Sylvania to Section. Very heavy rain, wind gusts up to 60, even some penny-sized hail possible as that storm moves down to the south and west. That is out till 6:45 Eastern time. At the bottom of the half hour, 6:30 Eastern, this one will expire. It's already easing out of that polygon and on toward the skyline area in that part of Jackson County. Elsewhere, non-severe storms. However, it was pretty rough a couple of hours ago as a line of storms rolled on by. Several reports of trees down. I just posted those to social media. And around the East Ridge area, the combination of a gust front in advance of the storm and still very saturated ground easily brought down some trees there. Things are a little bit calmer now. Moderate showers ongoing. Spotty showers and storms. Cherokee County farther down to the south. These will continue to stick around through about sunset and gradually fade out. It's not lasting all night long. Greater activity farther down to the south. And over the next several days, we're going to see reduction in the number of storms. There'll still be a slight chance each day, just not as many as what we had today. Meanwhile, out in the tropics, this is now Hurricane Erin, first hurricane of the season. It'll curl around it just north of the U.S. British Virgin Islands and still steer away from the U.S. coastline, though close enough for a rip current threat along the mid-Atlantic coastline. And also potentially by next week, a threat to Bermuda that'll put it on the dangerous east side of that storm. In fact, many of the long-range models show a very similar path recurving, but again, posing that threat to Bermuda by midweek. No impact on our weather, of course. As far as our weather goes overnight, again, showers and storms moving out. Tomorrow morning, we start with a sunny to partly sunny sky, a little patchy fog in spots. But through the afternoon, a little hotter, highs low to mid 90s, very humid, so it'll feel like the upper 90s. And again, afternoon, early evening, be aware of at least a few pop-up storms, probably lower in the number than we had today, a little bit higher chance to the east. Any that do develop will eventually fade out to the south as we head through the evening hours, probably fewer in number on Sunday. So get ready for a hot and very humid weekend. Temperatures low 90s tomorrow. Best chance for a scattered storm popping up during the afternoon. And remember, with all your outdoor activities, when thunder roars, you head indoors. Hot, very humid. Typical August weather in the next several days keeps us borderline in that muggy to oppressive level all the way through the early and mid stage of next week. Daily highs will be in the low to mid 90s. Perhaps some heat relief toward the second half of next week as rain chances go up and temperatures start coming down.